Hi guys, Dr. Corbin Pominville here. You're here because you're in pain and you haven't been able to solve it yet. We believe this is because you haven't found the root cause of your pain yet. Pain is our body's way of saying there's a problem here. So really all we have to do is find the actual structure that's being affected, and oftentimes this structure is something that's getting pinched, and that pinching causes pain. So I put together a little video to help you understand your pain a little more. It goes a little deeper into the potential causes of your pain and how we can fix them. I really hope this helps. Hi guys, Dr. Corbin Pominville here. I'm back with our second anatomy series on neck pain and headaches. So this is very common in people who may do a lot of sitting, may have a desk job, may have neither of those and still have pain. I want to explain what's going on in your body and give you some answers as to why you may be having neck pain or headaches. So first, let's talk about what actually may be causing this pain. Number one is repetitive work, sports, exercise, or other activities. So if you're doing these activities and your form is even just a little bit off, over time that can cause wear and tear on the body. The body can withstand a lot of activity. However, even if the form is 90% correct, if you're missing that 10%, things can break down or get aggravated over time. Number two reason that could be causing this pain is a traumatic event. So maybe you had something like a car crash or a sports injury, something like that. Number three is posture. So this is huge. Oftentimes neck pain, especially if it lasts for a long time, is due to our everyday habits. And posture is huge. So if you just think about it, you're sitting, standing, walking, sleeping, you're doing these things every day. If you're doing them incorrectly, not with 100% correct posture, things can start to go wrong. So let's get into the anatomy a little bit. So you're here because you're having neck pain or headaches, maybe even going into your shoulder or your upper back. Some of the muscles that are commonly aggravated are your upper traps right here, as well as underneath that in muscles such as your levator. Maybe you're feeling pain even a little higher, right at the base of your skull. We could be having pain in the spine itself. So we have the cervical spine here. This is the neck. You could be having pain in the structures in here. We have connective tissue surrounding this. If this connective tissue gets too tight, that can cause pain, especially since we have all of these nerves coming through. So if a nerve gets compressed even just a little bit, nerves are very testy, they can start to be bothered and cause pain. So coming out of the spine, we have nerves coming out of the spine right here at every level, as well as just coming from up this way and coming down through. And you may even be having pain into your shoulder. It's very common because what happens is the pain or the nerves come all the way down under your clavicle and all the way down the arm. And if your head is in the wrong position, or maybe your shoulders are in the wrong position, this can cause pain. You may even be having pain back in the shoulder blade region. And that's all connected. Kind of the neck, the head, the neck, the shoulder blade, and the shoulder itself are all connected. So let's get into the 3 anatomical reasons that you may have neck pain. Number 1, the muscles may be tight. So let's go ahead and add some muscle back. Some of the muscles that may be tight are the upper traps here. If I remove this, could be tight in your levator. This one's commonly tight as well, and you might feel pain back there. Tight in the sternocleidomastoid here, up front, very commonly tight. And you also could be tight in these little muscles right at the base of the skull. And you might notice that you're very tight there. These muscles are commonly tight. So that's one reason that you could be having pain, is tight muscles. Number 2 reason, the bones themselves may be too tight. This is a slightly easier fix. And what happens is these bones that I showed you, all this connective tissue, if this gets too thick or starts pinching on the nerves, that can cause pain. So what we might need to do is get in there with our hands and loosen up the bones in here. So there's a lot of connective tissue. Number 3 reason, the muscles may be weak or not activating properly. So you might be saying, I exercise, my muscles are not weak. Well, it's kind of hard to exercise the muscles up in the neck. We don't think about those often. And oftentimes, the stabilizer muscles that keep us in proper posture, we ignore them when we're working out. So this could include things like the deep neck flexors. Those are way inside, right on the front here of your vertebrae. And those kind of keep your head in the right position. Let's show a picture here first of proper posture, because this is very important. If you are in proper posture, your neck is withstanding a lot less force than if you are kind of slouched and bending forward. You might notice that you do this at your computer desk. And so the more pressure that's on your head, the more pain you're going to have. And so that is why weak muscles, the muscles that keep you in proper posture, can cause pain if those muscles are not strong enough. So again, we said the deep neck flexors. There are also muscles such as the lower traps. They kind of keep your shoulders back. If you go under this, there's also little muscles called the rhomboids. They're going to keep your shoulders in a good spot too. And if we go even deeper, muscles such as your serratus actually connects to your shoulder blade and keeps it in the right position. So if your shoulder's in the right position, it oftentimes allows your head to be in the right position. And so that is very, very important. So the shoulders and the neck and the head, they all go together. We have to remember that. So what we need to figure out is, do you need more flexibility or stability? Everyone's different. You may need flexibility in one area and stability in another area, and someone else might be completely different. So your neck pain and headaches may be due to completely different things than someone else's neck pain and headaches. The way we treat your neck pain is usually unique to how we treat someone else's pain. And this is why I can't give you an exact formula on how to solve your pain today without actually taking a look at you. So as you know, Better Life Health and Wellness specializes in neck pain. We've seen a lot of necks, a lot of headaches, shoulder pain as well. Right now, we are running a free total body diagnostic visit where we'll look at your whole body as well as take an in-depth look at your neck and your shoulders. We'll then use hands-on techniques to decrease your pain, loosen you up where you need to be loosened up, and then use muscle activation techniques to stabilize you and keep you that way so the pain does not come back. Feel free to message us on social media. You can call or text us or submit a contact form on the website. Again, I am Dr. Corbin Pominville, and thank you for tuning in.